Namaste, Daniel here, and I wanted to connect with you on breath work and breathing in anticipation of our upcoming trip to Mount Kailash, where the highest pass we pass over is well in excess of 5,000 meters. It's actually nearly 6,000 meters, and I don't want to freak you out with the altitude or anything, but that's high. How altitude will affect you is in your breathing, and it will affect your energy and your ability to think clearly. Affects people in different ways. The interesting and important thing, and what I want to bring to you today, is that you need to, in advance, understand simply how to recognize when your breathing changes, what to do when it does, and take it from there, consciously understanding your breath. So in this little short series that we're going to do, we're going to look at that. Now, some of you have a meditation practice, I know that, and some of you know how to sit, some of you do yoga, some of you blah, blah, blah. But just to cover the very basics, when you sit with a straight back. That means your sit bones are on the ground. Now, you can sit in a chair, you can sit cross-legged, you can sit, oh, there goes Karma. He was hoping I was going to play the singing bowls. That's his thing. And you can sit kneeling. You can kneel. The bottom line is straight back. And a straight back means your tailbone is pointing towards the ground. And then from the bottom of the tailbone all the way up, shoot, through the head to the crown is a straight line. So it's as if somebody is picking you up, no matter what position you're in, is if it's picking you up by the crown of the head. And you're sitting up nice and tall. So you can imagine that spine is straight. Now, the place where it might feel a little odd is actually in the back of the neck. And really all you can do to make sure that that's as straight as it can be is to have a chin that is parallel. Can't really tell with my beard, but your chin is parallel to the ground. So you're not looking up, you're not looking down. A lot of people, it's like this. They're looking down at the ground right in front of them, and then your neck has this little bend in it. Okay? Very rarely it'll be like this, but it's more common to like this. You just want to straighten it up. All right, I always sit on top of a cushion, even, after 20 years, or 25, 30 years of doing yoga, and associated practices. So I'm still sitting on something, but it lifts your hips and it tilts you forward, and it gives you this nice stable triangle with your knees. Yeah, can't see my knees, but they're here, knees, and a stable triangle. So you want to have surface area on the ground. Here, maybe we'll have a quick look. Yep. You see, knees. My legs are not crossed because I don't have weight on a limb. So that way, when I don't have a weight on a limb, I'm not going to cut off the circulation of any limbs. Okay, I don't want to get too long-winded here. Get it? Long-winded. But I do want to just go through a very basic yogic breath, and it's very simple. We breathe with our nose, generally speaking, and what we want to do is breathe in through our nose and exhale all the way down until we tighten our belly. Navel comes towards the spine, so there's a compression here. Belly is flattening, the abdominals are flattening. And then you release that, and when you release it, automatically air comes in, starts to fill, and you inhale, lifting the chest. It expands, the ribs might expand, the collarbones might lift, whatever it is. And then you exhale again, all the way down. You spend your time as you're breathing, listening to the breath, not intellectually determining anything much, just listening to it, and perhaps noticing that the inhalation and the exhalation are of approximately equal lengths. If you want to distract your mind and bring it into yourself, you can sort of count. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my exhalation slightly longer. But you're just noticing these things. You're not, making any judgments or anything like that. Just noticing. Okay, that's it. That's a 5-6 minute video that is 1 minute longer than I wanted it to be, and just practice that for, sit for 10 minutes, sit for 60 breaths. Don't count them too closely, and we'll take it from there next time we meet. Again, namaste.